having a wonderful Friday. Ari's probably out actually doing something. I'm stuck at home because I am broke. But anywho, let's get this going. I just want to make sure. I thought it started off with actually beating the Minotaur, because I was gonna let you go through the whole battle, and me, be a whole video again of me just doing this. Now, as a quick pro tip, I just figured out you don't need. First things first, you don't need to wear the Theseus armor. I am actually wearing the Amazon armor. Why? Because it's kick-ass and looks cool. I beat all the cultists. Yet to get this, you need actually the cultists. But anywho, you don't need that. And none of this really matters. I think it does in a way. But the main point here is I waited till I was a bit higher level. So it's 41, the Minotaur. So I came back when I was 45. I had more abilities. Like, if you want to copy my abilities too, you see I'm a little scatterbrained, but these are the ones I use. So I use the Sparring Kick, Second Wind, Shield Buster, and then Hero Strike, and then just Flaming Arrows I have is one that's not on here, but that is really helpful as well against the Minotaur. So anyways, I waited till, basically I just about killed it, because I can actually take a hit now from it. As you can see, they're actually dying. Which is good. Please come load up Hero Strike. Okay, there we go. And this is... Come on, please do it.
I don't believe I killed the Minotaur. Peter would be so proud.
I thought this would be an epic way to start it, Ugh. What? Look. An apple of Eden. And now I know how the games are connected. Well, I've been waiting for a long time how all the games are connected. There I go, right there. An apple of Eden. That would be it. How am I getting back up?
The Minotaur is dead. Thanks for your help, Ardos.
Where's Peter?
I searched the labyrinth and... I didn't find him. There's no way anyone but me could have survived down there.
My Peter was fast and really smart. If anyone could have, it would have been him. Maybe he got out. That's why you couldn't find him.
Crap, what is this? I don't want to break his... I might have to break his heart.
Ardos? He's not coming back.
You said you looked, right? And if you couldn't find him, he must have made it out. A crack in the wall. Or, he climbed out. The way you went in, yeah?
No. Your pater loved you. If he got out, he'd have come to see you.
I'm afraid I'll forget him. I don't want to forget him.
Take it. To remember him by.
Peter's ring? Thank you. Thank you.
We should get out of here.
So wait, are all these things I have to kill? Are they have to do with the apples of Eden?
What will you do now?
Wait a minute.
I don't know, Mistios. Without Peter, I don't know.
Maybe you can figure it out. Together.
Ardos.
Remember, you're never alone. There will always be people.
There's a hologram.
Stay out of trouble, boy.
Sort of.
You know I can promise you that.
Is
I'll make
Essos
sure of it,
technology
Mistios.
kind of like a solid
Thank you.
hologram?
Let's head home first. Maybe something there will help us find your pater.
Home?
Yes.
There's a piece
our
of Eden.
Let's go.
An apple.
stole the disc.
I
kind of like
And your amulet.
a hologram that can actually kick butt, but once you broke out the horn,
So that's
it
where
And your memoirs.
made it
I haven't finished those. By
tangible.
the gods, you can't be stealing things all the time, Ardos.
But I'm good at it. And I
Look at
only
this.
steal from people who deserve it.
I didn't deserve it.
You didn't talk to me for years.
Well, you're right. I wasn't there for you. Perhaps I did deserve it.
I know, right? Not to mention all the gold.
What? Ardos? You didn't steal anything from the Mistios, did you?
We'll never know.
Oh, that kid. Anywho, let's go to the... Oh, come on. Let's go to here. So wait, so the Minotaur was an actual thing. Where is it? Oh, come on, I have a spawn point right there, but I don't. So the Minotaur, it looks like, it was like, if anybody here has played any of the Assassin's Creed games, you look at the holograms of Judo, or Judas and Juno, I think their names are, when they're materialized and they have that kind of wispy, kind of see-through thing. Like, that's very similar. It seems like, though, like, the Minotaur was solid, but at the same time, not solid, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, advanced. Oh, Bixby, I didn't ask for you, you... That's it. I hate Bixby. I thought they fixed that problem. Apparently not. I'm watching, like... I'll be, like, watching videos. And something in the video will trigger Bixby. And it is so goddamn annoying. And I can't remember how I turned it off last time. Sorry, Bixby is that annoying. But anywho, if you look at the... Oh, what I asked for, you beehive. No, I don't know. But anywho, if you look at the holograms, they kind of have that same kind of thing when they materialize or disintegrate. And but to me, it's obviously advanced technology. Like, that is obviously clear that it is technology beyond even stuff. Like when you get out of the... Oh, fuck. French. Fuji. Whatever, I said the swear word, I don't care. I accidentally slipped. I'm not perfect, I'm human. Okay. Let's get my extension cord. And plug that in, if I can plug it in the right way. Sorry about that. Sorry, it's just something no, it's not. But anywho, so obviously it's like super advanced technology from the Essos. The Minotaur, it's like a hologram that you can punch, basically, from my understanding. Sorry about that. But, the hologram you can punch, apparently. But, oh, come on. I'll put this on Do Not Disturb. But anyway, it's a hologram you can punch, but it seems like when you break up the horn, where the Apple of Eden is, I don't even know how she knew to break off the horn. Maybe it's something her dad said that wasn't on quote. Oh, we seriously can't get over a rock. Okay, that's ironic. I run into the tomb of the Amazons, and guess what armor I'm in? I'll have to go back to that, because I do want to get this quest done, but, so obviously the quest, the Minotaur is Essos technology, I guess they would have thought any known man would want either A, the Minotaur would kill it, or B, the Minotaur would scare them off. And the next man bridge over. What the spastic horse? But anyways, so they either probably thought that the Minotaur would either A, scare them off, or kill anybody who tried to take a piece of Eden, like it was a guardian of the piece of Eden. Uh-oh. What if my dad is not trying to get to seal off Atlantis? I have not watched any gameplay, so I don't know. This is just me theorizing here. If he's not trying to seal off Atlantis, but get the knowledge from Atlantis. Or what if he's like... See, what happens in every Assassin's Creed game normally, or something along the lines of when somebody gets an apple of Eden, somebody tries to use it for bad juju, basically. It's what ends up happening. And I've noticed this in all the games I've done. The Ezio collection kind of spans it over 3 in a way. But, I haven't played them all. I've only played the Ezio collection, Black Flag, and I beat the Ezio collection. I've beat Black Flag. What was I trying to say? I haven't beat. I've been working on Unity, but haven't beat Unity. I started 3, haven't gone back to 3. I've beat Origins. What about in Origins? Are they trying to get a piece of Eden? Origins. Bayek. Bayek find an apple. Yeah, I think he did. It's been a while since I've played Origins, so it's hard for me to remember, but... Exactly. I think he did, though, find an apple. Sorry about the spoilers. All I know is that every game seems to roll around an apple of Eden.
Back.
But there's more than one, I know that.
The champions have been dealt with.
You should be dead.
You seem disappointed.
The gods are punishing me.
No, the gods are helping you.
They're not punishing you. They're helping you. Why do you think I'm here?
The gods must hate me if our paths keep crossing.
From what I've seen, you needed a divine intervention.
I don't have time for this. Sparta must take this region now, while we have the chance.
Let's get this over with.
I couldn't agree more. The sooner I'm rid of you, the better.
Oh, right, one of the Spartan kings is a cultist. Forgot about that. Sorry, but I'm just trying to think out. So is he going to use the apple for good or bad is what I want to know. And there's no way to know that, unfortunately. So I give him all the pieces. The thing is, though, there's also different pieces of Eden. There's not just the apple if you play the Ezio collection. I have Ezio Auditore, but it's just called the Ezio collection. Anywho, there's different pieces of Eden and they can sometimes be combined. Again, sorry for the spoilers. But, I still don't quite fully understand the ethos. Like, Black Flag got more into it, but there's like this weird, like this one that never dies, but always kind of reincarnates. Then there's the recordings, and then them trying to find Dennis, which is the guy that goes into the Animus in the first view. And he stops the cataclysm from happening.
Want to test your strength?
You're wearing a skirt. But
This is your last.
like what's been very similar between like the Isus technology in this game and Origins, which is the last installment before this one, is the what do you call it? You'll see the rocks, like they change. They look an Isus temple, like the sanctuary. What do you want to call it? And I've seen it throughout the game now and then. Next thing you know, there's something up there, I guess you could call it almost. But it definitely makes you kind of go, what's going on? But I'm starting to question even more what my true father's intention, since now I know that each of the monsters is probably going to have a piece of Eden or an Eden's apple, which basically means that juju, because it gives person knowledge. Hence, you know, the Adam and Eve giving knowledge thing. But, like, only certain people, though, like Dennis from, like, the Ezio collection and then the first two, he can... Humans were created by the Isos, if I'm remembering correctly. And basically, the apple was created to control us. Certain humans, though, can override that and not be controlled by the apple. Dennis was one of them, hence how he was able to defeat the Pope. So I'm very puzzled by this, because this is interesting, but I finally now got the thread of connection throughout the whole games is, it's the Eden's apple, again. But also my spear is also a piece of Isus technology, which is interesting. And if you play the man, the sword is also a piece of Isu technology as well. That's what I love about the Assassin's Creed. It's not just about killing and assassinating, there's deep, complex
Victory is
story.
ours.
If I hadn't been here, you'd never have survived.
My father would have ensured a more decisive victory, but he's not here. Oh, we have you to thank for that, if I recall.
Don't start.
Don't you dare tell me what to do. I am in command here.
You needed my help.
By the gods, how are you so arrogant? No wonder my father discarded you.
You know nothing about my family.
I know he threw you off of a cliff and chose me instead.
Oh, now who's being arrogant? You were an afterthought. You were second place.
We'll see about that.
What do you mean?
Now that we've driven the Athenians from the field, it's time I dealt with my true enemy.
Stentor,
Your job is done, mercenary. Now I will kill you for what you stole from me in Megaris.
Why are you doing this?
Because you marched into Megaris, ruined the fucking war, and murdered my father!
I did what I had to.
And so will I!
What could you possibly gain from killing me?
Justice, vengeance, peace! One would be enough, but all three is better!
You think vengeance will dull your pain? Trust me, it won't.
Here's the thing. I don't trust you.
You don't have to do this, Stentor.
Oh, but I do. There is nothing you can say to convince me otherwise.
This isn't what Nikolaos would have wanted.
Oh, you fucking know. Traitor.
I am not a traitor.
You betrayed Sparta. You betrayed your family. You killed my father and stole my chance at a normal life. You deserve nothing but the cold of my blade buried in your heart.
Oh boy. Do I really have to kill my stepbrother? Game really gonna make me kill my stepbrother? Thank you.
Killing each other will not heal the wounds of the past.
Pater.
Hello, Centaur.
I thought you were dead.
Not just yet.
She should pay for what she's done.
I've already paid more than you could ever know.
I don't give a shit what you've been through.
Stentor, it's done.
I don't understand.
You both have a greater role to play. Become the leader I trained you to be. Lead the armies of Sparta and be victorious.
How?
You are an honorable man, a loyal son, and a great warrior. You will be a better commander than I ever was. You can do this.
I
I
will.
hate how the
Father.
fur kind of doesn't, like, they
I
kind
will
of
make
glitched
you
it.
proud.
You already have. That could have ended badly. Cassandra, a shadow grows across Sparta. Be cautious when you return.
Mater and I will deal with it.
You found her?
Ruling Naxos.
Sounds like her. May the gods watch over you both.
Well, there goes that quest. Oh, but it does. What I was saying is, the backstory of these games are so intricately wound. It's incredible, to be honest. Like, the whole ethos thing is just incredible. And I think I might just click the wrong quest. They're in Achaia, Ayayaya, Corinthia, Argolis. So I'm gonna have to go here and then travel up. But the backstory of these games, from the ethos part, is so intricately wound, and they haven't really told us everything that happened either. Like, to get technically like more of a backstory in the Ezio collection, you have to do actually a lot of work just to get a snippet video. I think it's like of 10 seconds. Like, you have to look at all these sigils, if I remember correctly, just to get that, because it's buried into the Amunis, and you have to actually work for it to get that video clip. And that doesn't even explain much. It just kind of shows you that the Ethos version of Adam and Eve, and you still don't get, like, these games, they don't really necessarily explain much. They give you little clips here and there of what the ethos is. You always can recognize it by how the structure looks. It will look different compared to any other building structure in the game. It looks completely different. It looks, I don't know how it is. Like, you've seen when I was in the Atlantis, how, like, I don't even know how to describe it because I've never seen anything like that even in my lifetime because nothing is built like that. And I think the creators of the game did that on purpose so then they could if this would actually get good quality, this would help. Borders of Smuggler's Forest and something. Okay, let's see if we can find Smuggler's Forest on the map quickly. Value to King. Highlands, Forest of Sauron, Mountain, something. Smuggler's Forest, okay, and what's the other one? Golden Field, so on the border and Golden Field. So smugglers, Fast, Kings. Here's Smuggler's Forest. Oh. So we want to go probably there to start. But like you've seen the building structures on them, they're very different, and even for our architecture today, and that's what I like what the game is. It almost like this could be a thing that could happen. Like that's what some games I like, that things could happen. Like this is a very far stretch because Animus technology is honestly way more advanced than anything we have today. And I think that's the exciting bit, but it's also so fascinating. And why isn't my marker on there? It is. And it's such unique, like experiencing your past lives. Like I bet you there's actually a lot of people that actually want to do that, like especially if you had interesting things that happened in your past. Like I have a very distant relative when they still lived in Russia. I'm like 1/8 Russian, so I'm technically like not Russian, but you get my point here. I actually knew Leo Tolstoy. Now, if anybody doesn't know Leo Tolstoy, he was the author and writer of the very fat book Penelope likes to read called War and Peace. And I think that'd be so cool to live that past life and actually be friends with Leo Tolstoy just to say I knew a famous author. Like the concept of going back into your lives and being able to experience that would be interesting. You get to see new experiences, feel things you never felt before, and that'd be really cool. I'm almost wondering now that I just kind of saying this out loud, what if this Animus came from Essos technology, because it did come from the Templars, technically to start. So what if it came from Essos technology first? Am I going the right way, so? Might not be. Oh, I am. Okay, so let's try. There. Maybe I'm not there. Maybe because it is advanced technology beyond what even seems like the.
Let's go.
They are even capable of in the game outside the Animus. If that makes sense. And I was wondering if maybe the Animus is part Essos technology, which would make sense in some ways because it is highly advanced technology. There we go. Finally got the Icarus thing.
There. Will be good to see Mater and Brasidas again.
But it'd be definitely interesting, like, if they actually came out with that and said that the Animus actually came from Essos technology. That actually sounds really cool. And it also makes sense. Because if you look at the Essos, like, they created, in the storyline of the game, they created the human race. But there are some variants like Cassandra that are different.
Who are you?
Me? I'm no one. But you. You're even godlier than Brasidas said you'd be. It should be your statue between these trees.
Brasidas? What does he have to do with this?
Warrior, he said. Look for the mighty warrior with the broken spear. I added the godly bit.
Brasidas knows a warrior when he sees one. Word of my deeds will outlive any statue.
Of course. Your story should be sung from the mountaintops. In Arcadia, you are already a legend.
Where is Brasidas? I need to speak with him.
Of course you do. And the woman, you'd like to speak with her too, yes?
Wait.
She looks like you.
Tell me where they went.
I should. It's what Brasidas paid me for, after all.
Then why don't you?
He didn't pay enough.
Oh, fudge you. Really, you didn't pay enough. You're really gonna tell me that? But anyways, guys, while I'm doing this, I could probably talk a little more about it if I can concentrate and do it at the same time, but some games actually spend a lot of time putting in backstory or having meaning to it or deeper meaning. Like, this game has subtle religious meaning in it, but it, in a way, kind of disproves it in its own way that it's not religion. It's, the world wasn't created in 7 days. It was just another society before our time. I find that interesting that they do it like that. And we're just a society that came after.
Stop! Please, stop!
It's a really interesting concept.
Will outlive any statue. Who says that?
Tell me where they are, or I'll cut that shit-eating grin off your shit-eating face!
He said you had a nasty temper. He wasn't wrong.
Tell me where my mater is, and you may walk out of here alive.
You show mercy. Arcadia will give you none in return.
Speak!
You'll find them on a hill. A cliff overlooking Tegea.
Brasidas didn't pay you enough? Who did? Tell me, or I'll wrap your guts around your neck and hang you from that tree.
The Archon. He's paying more for your head than Brasidas could afford in 2 lifetimes.
Tell me who the Archon is. I want a name.
Lagos. His name is Lagos. And he's the most powerful man in Arcadia. He who controls the grain, controls the world.
Consider yourself lucky. I've seen enough blood.
Oh, but you'll be seeing a lot more. Welcome to Arcadia, Cassandra.
I'm a little pissed.
Anyone taken that bounty on you yet?
Problem solved. Yeah, I know I could have killed him in the whole thing, but... Near to... Where on earth is that? Oh, it actually shows, thank God. I mean, like, a cliff. That is really specific. A cliff! How specific is that? A cliff. But I was saying, like, some games have a really interesting backstory, and continuous in a saga like they have with game after game, I think is really, like, to have that and only give us, like, snippets of what the ethos actually is just intriguing, because you never really get to figure out
Off we go now.
completely what the ethos is, and you still don't in this game. You basically, all I know, because I beat every game, is that ethos was a predated society no, it's not society, civilization. On this earth, there's a massive cataclysm, wiped out Essos and humans. More Essos were killed than humans for some odd reason. And some survived and just mingled in with the bloodlines. And then that's how the world started, with the 7 days of God and the apples of Eden. And I think I'm saying it all right. Like, it's a lot to comprehend, and it's very complex, and I'm very sorry for spoiling. But, like, I don't know, it's just, the Essos is just very fascinating to me. I guess that's probably because I'm not a religious person, so having, like, the thought of another civilization before our own, and that is more fascinating to me than in that respect.
Thank the gods you found us. I got your message. I killed the messenger. He betrayed you, Brasidas.
These cultists Marini told me about. They knew you were coming and must have forced Lagos to place the bounty on your heads. Trusting anyone in Arcadia will be difficult now.
Which is why I say we put that Archon's head on a pike. Our message to the Puppet King in Sparta will be clear.
Reason...
I'm sure he has soldiers everywhere in Arcadia. We'll just behead them all.
As long as those executions are carried out quietly. Like you did with the monger in Corinthia.
Your advice was good, so I followed it, Brasidas.
Whatever happens, we need Lagos alive. Arcadia is Sparta's breadbasket, and Lagos keeps it full.
That man is working for the cult of Cosmos, not Sparta.
Then we need to free him from their grasp.
What makes you think he wants to leave?
Bounties and threats aren't Lagos' style. He's a farmer, not a killer.
What do you have in
Oh,
mind,
these things called
Brasidas?
facades.
Unlike your mother, I think we can handle this quietly. I'm going to begin by investigating a safe house he keeps. There might be some evidence there.
Sounds like a good plan.
What do you think we should do?
I still say we send the Archon to Hades. Upsetting Sparta's breadbasket will send the false king searching for crumbs. The Archon is no longer the man you knew. The cult has him now.
Looks like I came just in time.
You certainly did. But it's time to make a decision.
Gotta make sure that I'm reading this right, because I do agree with one person. And that's not my mother.
Your strategy makes sense, Brasidas.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree.
You're letting sentimentality cloud your judgment.
Thousands of Spartans depend on Lagos for food and protection. His death would bring chaos.
That's the one that loves Sparta still, after what they did.
There's a farmhouse northeast of Tegea where he has a safe house. Meet me there before you do anything you'll regret.
I will.
And what if Brasidas' plan doesn't work?
The Archon hides like a coward in Fort Samikon. You can't miss that monstrosity. You could go after him now, but be careful. He's well defended.
Then we must weaken his defenses.
He's got barracks full of guards and silos full of grain. It would be a shame if any came to harm.
Where exactly are Lagos' guards stationed?
Some rest their heads at the barracks in Tegea. There's also a camp and a fort in Smuggler's Forest. Destroy his guards there, and his defenses will be weakened.
Okay.
Tell me where to find the silos.
The Archon stores his wheat in Pan's cradle. Set the silos alight, and his livelihood will go up in smoke.
For someone who loves Sparta,
I'll go
she
see
still
what
wants to
Lagos
bring it
is
to
up
the
to.
ground.
Good luck, my lamb.
She's very cool.
You don't understand.
Conflicted.
This isn't just about fire and weed. This is personal.
Dang. Wait, where is he on my He's here. Okay. Because literally, I have gotten all of these cultists. I've been a busy woman. Just a wee bit. But the thing is, I can't go after him because I'm not high enough. Not high enough. Not high enough. Basically, anybody I haven't killed is not high enough, and this one I need to find through the Odyssey. So, yeah, I've been a busy girl killing cults, could say. But, oh, the quest was called to kill it, not to kill. That's funny. I chose to kill. I'm gonna leave it here because this is gonna like involve multiple quests, and I might do some of them non-recorded just because it might take more than one video. I will decide on that. But thank you all for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying this, and like me, this will encourage you like to look up more on the ESOs because it is honestly a very fascinating, complex thing, and I still haven't quite figured out because I haven't played all the games yet. I haven't beat all the games yet, so I don't necessarily know either. But it's a very fascinating game. I mean backstory, and it's really intriguing how the apples always end up in like the worst hands, basically, or the like like how the piece of the ends always end up in the worst place. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. Hope you all have a great weekend. If you live in Canada, I hope you're keeping dry. You know where you are if you know which province you're in, if I'm saying that. Anyways, hope you all have a great day and a great weekend. Bye.